Alright, hey guys, it is Chris here again with another video. Yes, two in a row. Anyways, guys, this is another video again, once again on Google Chrome. I do apologize, but I was only able to use Google Chrome for this video. I wanted to use Safari, but unfortunately I could not do it for this video. So anyways, today, we are looking at the shops at Riverside in Hackensack, New Jersey, basically to go over a very interesting store opening that's happening in the next day. Barnes & Noble will be opening up their first prototype of this store. This kind of store has never been opened up before, and as we all know, where Barnes & Noble is opening up tomorrow is where Pinstrips originally used to be. However, the plans were scrapped by Simon to give the mall a more upper scale appeal, and clearly they found that Pinstrips was not going to attract an upper scale type of customer like from Upper Saddle River, Alpine, and maybe even out on Long Island like Manhasset or something. But anyways, getting back to what I was saying. So Barnes & Noble, today will be the last night that they will be in their old location. The two-level Barnes & Noble that we know that opened up back in 2003 will be going away as of today. And will be or has probably gone away already, and will be relocating to the new location next to the new Cheesecake Factory in the former Saks Fifth Avenue. It's a full mouthful. It's a lot to get into, but yes, Barnes & Noble will be relocating from here to this portion of the mall. And basically the 338 is going away, but everybody knew that already. So yes, this Barnes & Noble will be coming down, and this space as a whole will be turning into a valet lounge slash some new upscale stores as well. So yes, Barnes & Noble will be going away, and we're going to go over, unfortunately, we're going to be going over the article here in a second, but unfortunately, guys, I can't get you a street view because it's very new, and they still have to update the street view of the mall. So basically, they're saying first Barnes & Noble prototype store opens up in New Jersey, and you can see clearly that Barnes & Noble has done a lot of rethinking. It's not your typical bookstore looking. I mean, this reminds me of Amazon's bookstore in New York City, and they are clearly taking some notes from there. You can clearly see just the elements of it. A one floor. It's a very modern looking Barnes & Noble. I'm not sure if they're going to roll this across the country. I think they're building some other Barnes & Nobles just like this one, but this will be the first one in the country. So this will be a very interesting store to walk into. I don't know if I'm going to go here. I mean, after my whole thing with Allied Universal, I've really been trying to avoid Riverside except on Sundays. But I may or may not go here. It depends. I may just want to check it out and see what it's all about. Who knows? So this is the exterior of the new Barnes & Noble Booksellers store. It doesn't even say Booksellers anymore. It basically just says Barnes & Noble. The old store, it actually says Barnes & Noble Booksellers. And actually, I'll show you that on Google Maps really quickly. So you can also clearly see the difference as well. You should probably get a better view here. So without the stupid tree blocking the way. There we go. So see how that says Barnes & Noble Booksellers, and that looks like an attractive bookstore. Like even that doesn't look horrible. Like the orange, the light brown paint, the really like modern looking facade. See how it says Barnes & Noble Booksellers? Just take a look at that for a second. I'll give you just a few seconds here to admire that. And then you're going to want to take a look at something. Wait, hold on. Let me see if I can actually get closer here. It gets you guys a better view of that sign. Could be a little bit choppy. No, there we go. You know what? Let me give you guys a better perspective here. So, oh, by the way, if you want to peep the old Cheesecake Factory too, you know what? Let's get a view of this whole building. So this was before. I'll give you just a few seconds here to view them both. And now just Barnes & Noble. Now, I'm going to let you guys view Barnes & Noble here for the next 5 or 7 seconds. And basically, I'm going to do a before and after. And I want you guys to get an idea of the resemblance and see how interesting it is. So I'll give you guys just about 7 seconds here to admire this older Barnes & Noble store. So here we go. Okay, so you saw the older Barnes & Noble store. So take a look at that for a second. Okay, see how it says Barnes & Noble Booksellers, and now take a look at this. Clearly a difference. I mean, the white bricks, these black things here, and the green text instead of the white text. But on the older one, it's the white text. On this one, it's the actual green text, and the background's white instead of it being the other way around. So it's just kind of unique. To prove a market for us. Even the manager's talking about it. It's basically. So I'll go over a little bit of the article here. So this is basically a proven market for us. There's a great community of book lovers, and it's a community we want to stay in. As the mall looks to redevelop, we want to continue to be the community for years and years to come. So basically, the new store is about 1100 square feet. They say the store is much smaller than their usual two-level oasis that regular customers are accustomed to. Company officials basically are saying they're downsizing the book store to chance a circulate to chance a circulate. I think that says circulate. I'm not 100% sure about that one. Its collection better and makes it easier for customers to navigate. So basically, the prototype stores wants to reinvent itself as it struggles to compete with brick and mortar retailers such as Walmart, aka the #1 retail giant, and of course Amazon. Amazon. You literally just see Amazon in every single one of these articles. It's kind of sad, actually. But you know what? It is what it is. I said the executive chairman says it's a challenging but important year, yada, yada, yada. The company laid work for a multi-year strategy plan. Rigo said the plan will center reimagine the bookstore, some smaller footprints. So basically, this is just a CEO going on here about how they're going to reinvent the space. And then the store manager, I think that's Sean Sabani, they said, although the store is smaller, the layout eliminates dead space from categories that have not proven to be so popular. They said he was the store of the original Barnes & Noble, so he may have been there since 2003. That I do not know. The store that we are coming from really had a lot of space dedicated to categories that were very popular in years before. Obviously, we had a big section on our second floor that was all music, and now, obviously you can get music on. I couldn't find what you were searching for. Sorry about that, guys. That was my phone that just went off. There's a lot of, what? I don't know why my phone just went off. Sorry about that. But you can clearly see that they are not dedicated to music anymore, and they're trying to move to a much smaller. They're trying to get kids into the store, and they said the music category has changed dramatically in the last decade. So they said there's really no reason to dedicate much space, and that results in them downsizing, and they'd rather shift their focus to dedicate space for kids and play areas and story times. Basically, they're trying to get kids into the store because they want them to, they had a Lego table, and I'll get into the pictures here in a minute, and that's basically what they're trying to do. So basically, you can see, looks like a lot of people got an exclusive sneak peek into the new store. We're actually going to zoom in right here, so you can see this looks like a new lounge over here. It says chairs and tables that are near the Starbucks. That concession is part of the store. You can see it looks like some kids' drawings, artwork by local school children that was displayed at the store. So it's kind of like your local library, but without it being your local library. I think that's what they're trying to aim for here. And we'll see what happens. New cash registers, some new books, but they're clearly shifting their focus to children as well. And looks like some gifts and other items such as these socks have been found to be big sellers, so they're trying to get into the sock business apparently. I don't know why. And just some more book stuff, a lot of Christmas stuff, obviously, because it's near the holidays, and just some more stuff. And you can see here what was very interesting is they actually kept the old structure beams that was actually from the former Saks Fifth Avenue, which I find that to be very interesting. I will definitely have to visit the store sooner than later. I'm either going to visit it either tomorrow or this weekend, but like I said, we'll have to wait and see. I'll definitely have to visit the store since it's one of their new concept stores. And you can see here the new cafe and stuff. It's not like your typical Barnes & Noble Starbucks. It's got a lot of newer stuff as well. It's not like your typical Starbucks. It's a much modern version of the Barnes & Noble cafe, which I think is very nice too. No need to put all that extra work in if you just need a simple cafe. And this is what I was talking about. That new children's play area that is surrounded by educational toys. So like Legos, Nerf guns, which it's very interesting that they would sell that at Barnes & Noble. And lots of Legos and stuff. So basically, I mean, they're trying to make it like Toys R Us, but not really. They're basically trying to have part of Toys R Us, part of books. So they're clearly shifting their focus to kids, and I think that's really smart for Barnes and Noble. But kids could be very well into technology, rather than going to their local chain bookstore. But hopefully it'll work, and I'll definitely have to check out this new Barnes and Noble when it opens up, either tomorrow or this weekend. I don't know. It depends. But yes, the new Barnes and Noble does not have an elevator. I don't know. I don't. Yeah, no, it definitely doesn't have an elevator. I don't think it has a basement level either. It could though. I don't know. Like I said, I'd have to go around and investigate the store to see if there's an elevator, but most likely not. You can see this. I bet you this is like all the press getting a view. You know how that goes. But I think this is a really big deal right now. I mean, you can see too the Lego thing. So they're clearly trying to go for a kids market here, like Dr. Seuss. And then this is obviously the front lip of the store, the as I like to call it, the facade. And basically just again the very modern Barnes and Noble. Yeah, so those are all the pictures from the store, and we're gonna just finish it up here. The article says notable change in these prototype stores is its lack of customer service counter at its center. In the older Barnes & Noble stores, the booksellers may have been stationed at that counter to help shoppers, and now it says the customers have options to find the titles at their own self-service kiosk or be assisted by employees equipped with tablets on the floor. Logo to be enclosed in a jungle gym, a featured display, which is a unique prototype. And then they said, you'll notice the floors and the fixtures and lighting. It's not your typical Barnes & Noble. Says, we think the layout is just a one that's easy to shop and friendly to our customers. We wanted to create a modern bookstore, your bookstore at its core, at its center, but with also a great collection. The bookseller will continue to unveil prototype stores, including more in New Jersey. So more could be on the brink. And basically other superficial changes to the store design include a 360-degree book theaters located at each entrance, low-profile bookshelves, and illustrated bookcases and displays. The store offers a large cafe with tables nearby, a lounge area, and a 700,000 square foot flexible event space in the middle of the store. And basically here it says the Barnes & Noble, now located near the Cheesecake Factory at the mall, will be hosting its first round of grand opening events on Saturday at 12 p.m. So that's a lot of mouthful, but I wanted to make sure that I got it all under. I know this is a long video, but I wanted you guys to get the idea of what's coming to the store, and also just an idea of how the store is going to work and what's going to happen with the store. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. Who knows? But I think it sounds like Barnes & Noble, the CEO is really excited, the general manager is really excited, and I think the mall's excited, so everybody's excited for Barnes & Noble, this new Barnes & Noble store, the first prototype of this Barnes & Noble store, and I will definitely have to check it out because it sounds like a really exciting store to walk through. And I actually do have a friend who's a fan, so I might go with him to this new store. I don't know yet, but we'll have to wait and see. So anyways, guys, thank you again for watching this video. I apologize if it was long, but I wanted to make sure to get every single detail of the store now that we have all the information available. So anyways, guys, thank you again for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed this video, and that's it.